Brian, since that's the big news of the week, before we talk about the winning streak. In terms of just seeing him in training for the last few days, how has he been? How quickly is he integrating into the squad?
No, first of all, he's excited to be here. We're excited for him to be here. I think definitely he adds something more to the team. He's coming, from a league that is very competitive. He's done really well, and as I said, he's very excited to be here. The guy is, today the practice was very good. He's, starting to get into his form back again, and it's been very, very good.
Anything exciting you've seen out of him in training so far?
I think we've seen a lot of him, not only in training, but on the clips, and he's going to bring a lot of good things. Definitely, he's going to be a threat offensively. He has very good qualities, and he can score goals, which is a good quality. So definitely, we're very happy to have him here.
And then it sounds like he won't be available because of the ITC over Friday. Do you see him making his debut potentially in Houston next week?
Yes, the ITC, you're correct, hasn't arrived, so until his suspension passes, and clears, then he will be available, and then we'll make the necessary, decisions on when he's going to start playing. We have to make sure that we're smart in the way we're going to bring him in. He has to adapt well. We want to make sure that he succeeds, and I'm sure that soon enough he will be on the field.
Talk a bit about the role that Andres has played. You go back with him and he with you, but in terms of the way you've deployed him out there on the right, and what has he done that's been so critical to these last few results?
Yeah, so we explained that one of the things that we like about him is his versatility. He's a player that can play in different positions, in the attack. So that makes him be a more important player for us because we want to make sure that we create competition all over the field offensively. And we've seen a lot of the matches that he played when he was in Necaxa. He's done a great job there. He scored a lot of goals this season, and we were always excited to watch him, every game when we were scouting him. So he was eager to come. He was eager to be part of this club, and we're very happy that he's here.
I was curious about Flores and the way you've used him and what he's brought the last few weeks. It's helped balance things, and how has he contributed to the results?
Yeah, Flores is being very good in giving us a lot of balance. He's been able to do a very specific role for us that has been very useful. And then when he had the ball, he's a smart player. He knows, how to be able to give us the moments that we need in different times in the game, and he's been very important for us these past few games.
In terms of sort of the form on the road, it seems, it's very hard to play on the road in MLS, and obviously you guys had struggles earlier in the season, but it seems almost by necessity you guys have learned how to play really smart, organized, composed performances the last few weeks. Have you seen, just from all these road games, sort of the guys reach a level where it's turning them into a much better road team?
Yes, I think the key factor is to make sure that everyone is on the same page and that the mentality is right. And the guys have shown that, since Dallas. I think even before some games, I think we had some good games. And against Galaxy, I can go back and I think that the guys play very well. But I think lately, the guys have been, all on the same page, making sure that we do things, according to plan, and the mentality and everything has contributed for us to make sure that we get the results that we got. The spirit's been fantastic, and the guys have been working very, very hard in practice.
I guess just in terms of being forced to play on the road and not having an option there. Since you're playing on the road every week, does it kind of teach you to become a better road team just because you're forced to be there? You have to. You learn, game by game, you have to learn a little bit more, and you have to become a better team. And playing on the road in MLS is very difficult. And for us, having to play 12 games, we said it from the beginning, wasn't going to be easy. But now we're getting closer to the end of this stretch with 3 more games. So I think the guys have figured some things out. They understand that in the way we have played so far, we have gotten good results, and hopefully God willing, we can continue to execute the same. We're gonna have three games away now with, again, 3 difficult teams, 3 very different teams that we have to play, and we have to be prepared to take it one step at a time. Now Vancouver in front of us, that is going to be a difficult match, and we're preparing accordingly. What are sort of the challenges Vancouver presents, in your opinion? Obviously they're a completely different team than last year, and they haven't had a ton of success so far.
Definitely a completely different team than last year. I think we have to measure what success is, because I think they have gotten better and better game after game. So I think they're going to be a tricky team, they're going to be a difficult team, they're going to be an organized team. So I think the guys bring good energy, a lot of desire to the game, and I think it's going to be a tough game. There in Vancouver, the field's a big field. They're a team that has shown some good moments with the ball. So we expect to be a very difficult match, and we're preparing for it.
Do you have to think about Houston because it's sort of a short turnaround, or because it's a Friday, Wednesday versus like a Saturday, Wednesday, does it make it easier?
Definitely. That extra day that we don't have is going to be tough, because we can do more work. We have to now travel tomorrow. But the good thing is that the foundation is built, things are very clear, and we have to just make sure that we tweak a couple of things to make sure that we prepare for this match, as we have done during this week. Tomorrow, another practice, and then we travel there. And as I said, we expect a very tough team against a team that is well coached and that is changed from last year.